Okay, this lesson is going to help you out if you are doing the reteach for comparing rational numbers on a number line Learn the Math part of lesson 2.2. So when we are comparing these fractions, if I place them on a number line, here's 4/10, here's 9/10, and I know that 9/10 is more to the right, so it's going to be greater. Let me grab a pen here really quick. So it doesn't want to let me write. Okay, so I know that 4/10 is smaller, 9/10 is bigger. And if I look at 1.2 and 1.6, I know 1.6 is more to the right, so it is greater than 1.2. So we're going to look at some numbers here. So we have a science class that's evaluating the effects of different environmental conditions on the growth of plants. And then Morgan is recording the difference in growth between her 5 plants and the class's control plant. So each value is the height in centimeters above or below the control plant. So if I'm thinking about 1.8, negative 1.8 on a number line, so I'm at 0, I know I need to go to the left to the negative numbers, past the 1, and then 8 more tick marks. So negative 1.8. Sorry that this is the tiniest number line in the whole world. So get out your magnifying glass and go ahead and look at that. So I know 0.5 is not even a whole number, but it's positive. So it's just past 0, 5 tick marks. Then we have 2.3, so it's positive. So I need to go 1, 2 to the right, and 3 more tick marks. Make sure you get all the way 2 whole numbers over and then 3 more little places. If you had negative 2.5, I know I would need to go to the left, negative 1 whole place, 2 whole places, and then 5 more little ones. And then 1.3, we're going to go all the way over 1 and 3 more little places. Every little mark is representing a tenth. So then we can think about these. So we have 1.3 over here and 0.5 here. 1.3 is more to the right, so I know 1.3 is greater. Make sure the big side opens up to 1.3. Then we have negative 2.5, so 1, 2.5, all the way over here, negative 2.5, and negative 1.8. So they're both negative, so they're less than 0, but negative 1.8 is more to the right, and when they're farther to the right, they're always greater. So then negative 1.8 would be greater. Okay, so we have one here. So the organizers of a snowshoe race recorded the difference in times between 5 racers' times and the average time to complete the race. Each value is the amount of time above or below the average in minutes. So 1.5 has to go to the right, and then so 1 whole place and 5 little more tick marks. Negative 2.4 is going to go 1, 2 to the left, and 4 more little tick marks. 0.7, I know, isn't even to the 1 because it has a 0 in front, and 7 more little tick marks. 2.2 is going to go 1, 2 over, and 2 more places. And negative 1.7 needs to go to the left, 1 whole place, and 7 more. So we can look here at this number line and see each of these here. So 1.5 has to go over 1 and then 5 more places. Negative 2.4 goes to the negative 2 places and then 4 more. 0.7 can't even get a whole number because it has a 0 in front. So 7 places in the positive direction. 2.2 comes 1, 2, and 2 more places over. And negative 1.7 comes over 1 and negative 1.7 here. So if I'm looking at these, 1.5 and 0.7, here's 1.5, here's 0.7. 1.5 is more to the right, so that means it is greater. Then we have negative 2.4, 2 places over and 4 more. And 1.7, negative 1.7 is more to the right. So that means negative 1.7 is greater. Okay, so finish up this and click the I'm done button and then finish your do the math reteach and submit that.